Hello. How are you? Well, thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son.
Okay, Dad, he's got my phone in the bathroom for like an hour.
You found this stuff, right? Where did you find it at?
Under the nightstand.
On accident?
On July 13th, 2022, a 9-year-old boy found 100-gram bag of methamphetamine under her mother's nightstand and locked himself in a toilet to inform the police. Upon police arrival, he met police at the front door while clutching his iPad and handed them a sandwich-sized bag full of meth. The little boy mentioned that he saw a couple of bags and was curious. He had no choice but to pull it out, and that's when he knew what it was.
How are you? Well, thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son.
Okay, Dad, he's got my phone in the bathroom for like an hour.
Can I come in and talk to you?
Sure, yes. What is
I
going on?
have no idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, you just handed it to me.
Okay, I don't know.
So this is your child?
This is my baby. Yes, he's been in the bathroom for an hour.
Okay.
Literally an hour.
Who else home with you?
Me and him.
All right.
That's it.
Why are you sweating?
I'm sweating? I'm not sweating.
You look sweating.
No, I'm
Make sure you were eating by yourself.
No, I'm freaking out right now.
So there was other people here earlier. They left?
There's no other people here earlier. My friend Kristen saw by. That was it.
Okay, so this is your house?
My house.
So you're...
Well, I don't know why you're here.
Well, do you have an ex-boyfriend or ex-husband? Baby daddy?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. He called because he wanted us to check on your son. He was concerned that there was some stuff going on, that he was FaceTiming your ex. What's his name?
My ex-husband, Tony.
Tony. He was FaceTiming Tony. He was concerned about his welfare.
There's nobody here.
Well, you're here.
Yeah, no, but what was the concern? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I guess when he was on FaceTime with Tony, he was showing Tony this stuff that he found in the house.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I don't either.
Well, I don't even know what is happening. I know that my kid went in the bathroom and been for an hour, and I've been like, what's wrong? We were having a popsicle, playing Fortnite, and
Right.
all of
And there was nobody else home? Nobody else is
Nobody
here?
lives here.
So all this stuff in this house is yours?
This is all my, yeah.
So everything in the house is youse?
Well, this is my house.
Okay. And this is in your
Well,
house?
Kristen was here earlier.
Who's Kristen?
My girlfriend. She came by.
Okay.
She's house sitting up the street for our regional manager.
Right.
We're in property management. She has a baby kitten, watching the kitten.
So how is your relationship with Tony?
That's never been good, no.
Yeah. Were you guys ever married?
Mhm.
How long were you guys married for?
5.5 years.
When she was confronted about the drug her son handed them, she claims she doesn't know what that is and she doesn't do drugs.
We don't have to do drugs to have drugs in the house. Take a look at that.
I don't even know what that is, you guys. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what is happening right now, you guys. I don't know.
100%. Like I said, why we're here, Tony was, what's his name again? He was FaceTiming Tony. He was concerned. He was scared. He said, I found this in the house. I think it's drugs. So Tony calls us to come and check
Who
on
thought it was
Austin,
drugs?
your kid.
Okay, well, I don't even know what this is or where he found it.
I don't either.
I don't either, okay?
I get it. And like I said, that's why we're here.
Meanwhile, another officer speaks with her son. As he asked if the child knew what drug was or looked like, the 9-year-old breathlessly replied, yeah. The officer also asked if he had any idea of who brought or left the drug in their house.
And what did you find inside the house that made you scared? Okay. Do you know what drugs look like?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So where were the drugs at?
Underneath the nightstand.
Underneath the nightstand? Okay. Gotcha. Do you ever seen anything like that here before?
No.
No? Okay. So where are those at right now? There's nobody inside's in trouble for anything. I just need to try to figure out what's going on.
I just gave him to the first person I saw.
Okay, and who was that?
It's an officer to the right.
Okay, so you gave them, the officer, some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What, and have you ever seen anything like that in the house before? No? Okay, but you know what drugs do look like?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are like a lot of people that come and go in and out of the house?
Only people that I know that come to the house are some of her friends, and that's really it.
Okay. Do you think somebody might have dropped something off, or it was somebody else's that they accidentally left here?
I think they dropped something off on an accident.
You think they dropped some off an accident?
No, not on accident, on purpose.
Okay. All right. So, how long have you guys lived in the house here?
About 2 years.
About 2 years. Who lives in the house here with you?
Just me and my mom.
So it's you and your real mom, your biological mom?
Yes.
Okay. And you and your mom are the only two people that are here right now?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Any idea who do you think left the stuff here?
Her friend, which his nickname is Poncho, but his real name is Alfonso.
Okay. And is Alfonso kind of a mean guy, or is he pretty nice, or?
I don't see him too much, but just one of those people where you look at him and you know it, and he's always acts weird around me.
Okay.
It's the only person I can think of.
Has he ever threatened you or hurt you or anything like that?
No.
He just acts kind of weird? And is he
Yeah.
just a friend to your mom, or are they?
He's a friend.
Okay.
That's all I know.
He just kind of shows up every once in a while?
Yeah, I've only seen him about once or twice.
And you think he dropped the stuff off?
Yes.
You got scared tonight. You called your dad. You found this stuff, right? Where did you find it at?
Under the nightstand.
On accident?
Yeah.
Where was it at?
Under the nightstand.
What's that?
Under the nightstand.
Under her nightstand. So that would be in the bedroom that she sleeps in?
Yeah.
And how did you recognize that? Like, what did you think when you saw it?
I just saw a couple baggies. I was curious. Pull it out, and then that's when I knew what it was.
Yeah, from like TV and stuff?
What?
Like you thought like maybe it was drugs from like
Yeah.
TV and stuff?
Yeah.
Right. And you got scared and you called your dad?
Yeah.
And what did he say? Call the police?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did the right thing. I know you don't want to get anybody in trouble, and we're here to make sure everybody's safe, and that you're safe and your mom's safe, and you know, yeah. I guess your dad, he's going to come here and check on you. Okay? Did you know that? Okay.
The 9-year-old also told the police that her mother has physically abused him in the past, and he always tell his father about it, but unfortunately, the father couldn't take any action at the time.
Have you told your dad about the other stuff that she's done, the physical abuse back in the day?
Yeah.
And what was his reaction? What did he say?
Mad, and then combination of like concerned and
Uh-huh.
like also sad for me.
Okay. Have you ever talked to police officers about that stuff that's happened?
Not really everything.
Okay. You have had police officers out to your house before, though?
Yes.
The kid, he's been talking to my partner. I've been kind of overhearing it while I've been doing my investigation, and I've been kind of hearing about some possible physical abuse in the past by mom from, you know, and then he's basically because he wants to be with dad more. But you know how those situations can sometimes be coached, you know. Yeah, PCS, possession of controlled substance. It's not packaged for individual sale or anything, but it's a large amount, like enough that we're thinking about maybe calling our narcs to come out and look at it. And it's not just like a little baggie, you know. Yeah, it's like one of my top 5, you know, my 20-year career of meth hauls, you know.
Back inside the house, the mother told the police her son has been coached by her ex-husband, and that is the reason he's saying all that about her.
You're listening, trying to figure that out. I know you kind of try and keep listening, which is understandable. But it's interesting
Because
that
he was coached so severely that it was all in the trial and everything.
That was going to be my next line of questioning. Do you think he's ever been coached?
So it was robotically, it was literally word for word.
Because he just started volunteering all kinds of information that I wasn't asking him about. And I asked him, I go, has your dad ever told you to say things about your mom that weren't true? And he straight said no, absolutely not. Very direct, almost like he was anticipating that was going to be my next question.
I don't know what this is all like. Next, I'm bringing this whole court thing up because of when that was going on. There were things that like were said about me. Coming home in his backpack and stuff like that. Whatever this thing is, I'm completely. I don't even know what this is or what it's about, but I'm having a heart attack now thinking about this court thing. if that's what it's stirring up again. That's what I'm trying to say.
Do you think your ex-husband would attempt to set you up
Oh,
to win full custody of Austin?
Oh, but that's what the objective was then. Now, I didn't think we had anything going on, but he has been short on the last 2 months payment. I don't know what his situation is, but that's something to mention, I guess. I didn't think we were at this point again, but I don't know. If that's what's happening, then that's what's happening. I mean, do I need to get like my lawyer or whatever? I mean, what do I need to do with that?
I mean, you already have a lawyer for your previous divorce proceedings and custody issues, everything else. Is that correct?
No, it's been all dropped and done with. We're not finished with everything.
Has anything happened in his dad's life that would
Yes,
change and make him want to have
financially.
Austin back? So you think maybe financially, so he doesn't have to make payments to you for child support. He would try to get Austin back.
Brand new babies over there with a new wife, and I just know that he's court ordered to pay my child support. That's all I know. I don't talk to him. I don't know him on a personal level. I know that he just has 2 new babies.
Gotcha.
At this moment, the child's father, who is also her ex-husband, arrived at the house, and one of the officer explains to him how it all plays out.
But eventually we got here, when they opened the door, they were standing, like he was in front, she was in back, and he literally just hands me. I'm just amazed she didn't try to take it from him or do anything. I mean, I was startled that she just allowed it. I mean, not that I think it's great, because this is great evidence. Yeah, like they were standing right next to each other, and he just hands it to me, which, God forbid if it was fentanyl or something crazy.
After speaking to the child's father, the police head back inside the house to speak to the mother, who is still curious about why the police came to her home. And at this moment, the officer told her about the drugs her son handed them, and also mentioned they are going to get it tested to know what it was.
Kind of explain to me the situation with what's going on.
What's happened tonight?
Yeah.
I don't really know. We're in the middle of a normal night, and then he asked for my phone, goes into the restroom, asked to play a video, and locks the door behind him, and is in there for a long time. Next thing I know, I hear Tony's voice on the phone, and I'm like, "Are you coming out?" And I'm jiggling the doorknob. This goes on for quite a while.
Yeah.
And
So you didn't know what he had or what he was doing?
I didn't know. I don't know anything about anything until you knocked on the door.
Right. But you guys came down to the door together, because you guys were right next to each other.
No.
When the door
He
opened.
I heard the knock at the door, and then I heard the bathroom door open. I've been sitting here on the stairs, like, "Are you coming out? Are you coming
Right.
out?" I'm like, "Are we going to sleep on the floor?" I'm like playing a game with him, kind of, but I'm like, "What?" I don't. So then he comes running out. I heard you guys at the door, and we were right there together.
So you didn't see that he had that in his hand?
No, I don't even know what this is. I don't know anything about it, what is happening.
At this moment, she started playing the dumb game and acting like she doesn't know what drug was, after the officer told her the drug they were handed is probably methamphetamine.
So what we're going to do, obviously, we're going to test it and make sure to discover what it is.
Okay.
I mean, to me, it looks probably like methamphetamine, you know.
What is that?
You know what meth is.
Like speed or whatever. Like, I mean,
Come
what
on.
happens?
Everybody knows what meth is. You watch Breaking Bad. I mean, Jesus.
I have never seen Breaking Bad.
Well, you should. But let's just be really honest. Okay, so it's not good that this stuff was in the house with wherever it was, whatever it is. Let's say it's illegal narcotics. It's terrible that a 9-year-old can find that and have access to it and know that what it is to call the police and have us come out here and check on you and him. Now, to be honest, yeah, you're in some trouble. You know,
what?
you're in some trouble.
I'm in trouble?
Yeah, you're in some trouble. And honesty.
I'm in trouble?
Well, yeah, I mean, from our point of view, the door opens and hands me what could be a couple ounces of methamphetamine
First of all, I don't.
that came from your house.
I'm freaking out right now.
100%. So everything we do and everything that we say is always recorded. We have body cams on right now. It's
Yeah.
recording you crying and
I'm not crying.
I know, but startled, upset. And I don't believe that you don't know what it is. He claims he found it under your nightstand. I guess you were having him look for a wallet or something earlier, and he happened to stumble upon it while he was looking for something for you. Now,
I have never in my life, I don't even know.
okay. Now, Kendra, I talked to CPS before I talked to you.
Okay.
I guess they talked to you back in December.
Yeah.
And there's been 3 cases.
Yes, there's been
Okay,
a lot. Yeah.
we're talking like normal people. And the case back then that they investigated, that was unsubstantiated, was possible use of illegal narcotics that they were investigating.
This is all pertaining to my trial and my ex-husband.
I understand that, and I understand,
I just really just
but those are just the allegations that was weighed against you back in December. Was
all through
possible-
the evidentiary trial, yeah.
right, narcotics, this, and this. So my thing with you is, honesty is not going to get you out of some of the trouble that you're in tonight. However, if you wanted to start being realistic with us and be like, okay, this is what we're doing, this is what it is, I want to get some help, and I want you guys to help me. Maybe, hold on, Kendra, maybe there's some avenues we can work with you to assist you a little bit on mitigating the circumstances that you're into tonight.
What do you mean by help? Like, I don't understand.
After few back and forth between her and the officer, she claims the drugs are not hers as she doesn't even know what it was. The officer asked her if she's willing to take a urine test in order to prove her point, but she refuses, which makes her look more suspicious.
Well,
What we're talking about here.
if what we have in your house is, that's a pretty large amount of
I don't
methamphetamine.
know what you're, like, honestly, I've been
So-
sitting here talking to the other one this whole time,
Right.
and I don't have any idea what this is.
Okay.
I don't have
But
any
this is your
idea.
house.
This is my house.
Right. That's your cup right there, right?
This is my everything.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So the legal standard usually is this is your house, everything in the house that you have possession over. And if we get something that you can technically be
This
responsible
is
for,
not, if this is drugs or whatever, this is not mine, and I don't know what else to tell you.
so would you be willing to take a urine test?
I'm
See-
not willing to do anything. I had a trial.
Well, I'm just asking you.
No.
So you wouldn't be willing to do a urine test tonight
No, nothing.
for any
because of-
like methamphetamines, cocaine?
I'm not willing to do anything right now because my ex-husband put so many.
But if you're clean, it's going to help your case, though.
I don't. Why do I have a case?
Well, for us, because you're saying that you don't know what this is.
But what is a case? Though?
Like, let's say, because your child just gave us what appears to be a large amount
I
of
don't know what
methamphetamine,
this is though.
and then let's say you assisted us and you took a drug test and you were completely clean.
Outside, the officer tested the substances and confirmed it was truly methamphetamine. And back inside the house, the mother was shocked when an officer started reading her Miranda rights and told her she has the right to remain silent.
So just because we've been here for a while now and we've restricted your movement, that you do have the right to remain silent.
Me?
If you give up that right, you can say anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law.
Hold on.
I just want to read this to you. Since we're restricting your movement, you're not allowing you to go upstairs.
Okay.
You have the right to speak with an attorney for any questioning and have an attorney present while you answer any questions. If you cannot afford an attorney, will be appointed and provided at no cost. You can decide to answer any questions now or may stop at any time and ask to speak with an attorney before any question continues. If you decide to stop answering questions once you've all begun, all questioning will be stopped. You understand all that? Basically, don't talk to us. And if you do, it will be used against you in a court of law. So, we're kind of pretty much done. I just wanted to run the thing by you again. That's news to you. That whole bag of white powdery substance is like not yours.
Not mine. Not even like anyone I can think of
Okay.
that I know would be associated with
Okay.
that.
We did test it, and it did return positive for methamphetamine.
Yeah, I think it's on there.
Oh, I didn't know. Somebody must have. So yeah, it is positive. Now, we're going to forward this on to our narcotics officers. You know, maybe you have a change of heart. Maybe you want to talk to them.
Me?
I'm just letting you know
Okay.
that they're going to get a copy of the report. You may want to talk to them. That might help your situation out. You know, if you do, you can ask any officer that you run in contact with. But at this point, you are going to be placed under arrest for possession of
but I
controlled
don't-
substance.
I'm literally on.
I understand.
I
You can disagree all you want. That's fine.
I don't understand this.
Okay. Well, your child found a bag
I know,
of what?
but oh my god.
presumptively tested positive for
This is not
methamphetamine
my stuff.
under your nightstand. That's your right to say that. But the way our laws work, if we have reason or probable cause to believe that a crime occurred, and you're within we can make that arrest. So, you have shoes.
I know, I don't understand this. Like, literally, who can I talk to, your sergeant or something? This is not my stuff. This is not, I did not do a crime. This is not anything. I'm honestly going to tell you who I think is in my, I can tell you who I think it is. It has access to my house. I am not understanding what's happening right now. This is not.
But you and your son live here. You told me
I
that.
have a boyfriend that has access to my front door.
Right.
I don't know this guy this well. However, this is do I give you his name? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is not mine. I don't.
Well,
do
you
drugs.
even said yourself you really wouldn't want to take a drug test either.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do
method.
right now.
Well, I can't give you advice on what to do.
But I'm not a crime. I didn't commit a crime.
Well,
So,
it's possession of a controlled substance. It's in your house. This is your house.
this is not my. I don't even know this was here. I can't even understand or fathom the fact that this is drugs in my house.
Moment later, we see the father and the son united, and the son was applauded by an officer, and they both leave in order to avoid the son seeing her mother in cuffs.
Good job, buddy. Proud of you. You did the right thing. Don't ever hesitate to call us if you feel like you're in trouble, okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you again.
The mother was arrested, and she was later identified as Kendra Long, and she was charged with drug trafficking and child abuse, and further investigation found she had been drug dealing, according to KLS. Hours later, her bond was posted at $25,000. She was later given probation, which she violated months later. She also had to attend an inpatient drug program.
I want you to put your pants on, so I'm pretty sure you're good to go. All right. Rear passenger back seat. Rear passenger back seat.